Okay, so today we will have the session on power fundamentals. Now, before I start, uh, do you guys have ever worked with power? Anybody? No. So, have you heard about power? So, do you know what power does? Why we use power for
Setting up directories.
directories? Anything else? No. Okay. So. Let's start with what is power. Actually, it is not for setting up your directory structure. Actually, it is a tool. It is a tool to manage your package, package, client front end packages like JavaScript or any CSS libraries like Bootstrap. So any to manage, since nowadays we are using lots of libraries, right, in our front end application, lots of JavaScript libraries, CSS libraries. So those are not managed properly. Means how we are using those library. We need to go to the website, right? We need to download them, right? Then we need to put them in our project directory somewhere, and then we need to put the path in our HTML file to use that, right? So to minimize those steps, Power comes to play. So it is a package manager for the web, and yes, it is a tool. It is a tool which helps to manage all the third-party client-side libraries like your Backbone or Angular or JQuery or Bootstrap. And of course, yeah, the aim of this tool is to reduce the development time and to help the developer to manage the development process properly. Now, today's agenda, we will learn the basics of Power. Then we will go through what are the configurations we can do to use the Power, and also we will discuss the benefits of using Power in our project or application. Okay, basics of Power. Here we will go through how we can install Power, and also we will discuss how we can install or uninstall different packages using Power, and also let's say we want to install a specific version of any package. Let's say jQuery, I don't want the latest version, I want some older version. Then how we can do that using Power. And then also we will see how we update those packages, or let's say any library. I'm using jQuery in my project, and after some time, let's say I want to update my jQuery. Also, let's say I found another version of jQuery came up in the meantime, and I want to update it. So how we can do that using Power. And also we need to see what are the packages available which we can use or fetch using Power, right? So there should be a search functionality. So we will see how we can search packages using Power. Okay, so first thing is how we can install Power. So to use Power, we will need Node and Git. Node and Git. So first thing, we need to install Node. So it's easy. You need to go to the Node site, node.js.org, then download, and you can see whatever is suitable for your setup. The package you can download and install it. It's easy. Now, for Windows, there will be an additional setup, since we need to run while installing GIT for Windows, we need to check. We need to make sure that we have checked this run GIT from Windows command prompt. Since this Bower is a command tool, so we need to have the permission so that we can run GIT from command tool as well. So this will be an additional configuration for Windows users. And then after installing your node and GIT, you need to run just npm install -g -g Bower. It will automatically download the required files and download it in your machine, local machine. Now, how we can install and uninstall packages. Now, since Bower is a command line tool, so all we need to do is write some of the commands, run some of the commands using our command prompts, and the rest of the things will be done automatically. Now, to install any package, the command is simple: Bower install package name. Let's say it can be jQuery or Backbone or Angular. Bower install jQuery, Bower install Backbone, Bower install Angular. And whenever we are running these commands, it will automatically create a folder in our application, Bower underscore components. And in that folder, it automatically download those packages, let's say jQuery or Backbone or Angular, whatever, and stores there. Let's see it how it is working. Now, okay, I have created, is it visible? I have created a simple directory, let's say project Bower. There, nothing, only a HTML file is there, nothing else. Now, let me go to my terminal, and from terminal I need to run the command from the project directory. So I need to move to the directory. Okay, now let's say I want to install JQuery. So Bower install JQuery. Okay, so what it will do, it will first check in the local system. If I have already used jQuery, then it must be cached. So first it will look for the caching, my local cache. So if it is cached, then it will check if whatever is cached is the latest version again. So you can see first Bower cached. So cached means it is already cached. I have already used jQuery somewhere, and then Bower will validate it that if it is the latest version, whatever is cached, then it will install the jQuery version 2.1.3, which is the latest one. And you can see automatically a directory Bower underscore components gets created, Bower components. So where whatever I will install, whatever package I will install using Bower will get stored there. So within Bower components, you can see there is a directory called jQuery. So all the required files related to jQuery will be stored there. And okay, to use it again, I need to put the path in my HTML. So that will be a manual process. So then you can go and put the path jQuery test jQuery. So to use it again, you need to put the path in your HTML file, JavaScript path. So now let me install another one. Let's say Bower install Backbone. Again, it will check for the cache, local cache. If it is there, then it will validate, and then it will install it. And also you can see backbone depends on underscore. Backbone depends on underscore. So while installing, I'm trying to install backbone, but it automatically checks for if underscore is there in my machine or not. If it is not there, then it will download and install it. So let's check. So you can see backbone is getting created, the directory backbone is getting created, where the backbone, all the files related to backbone is there, that gets downloaded. Along with there is another folder called underscore, since backbone depends on underscore. So that is called transitive dependency. So that part is also taken care by Bower. Since so whenever I want to use some package, it will check if there is any transitive dependency for that package. If it is there, then it will install that package as well. Just like your Bootstrap. If I am using Bootstrap, means I need to have JQuery, right? Without JQuery, Bootstrap won't work. So that is a transitive dependency of JQuery on Bootstrap. So whenever I try to install Bootstrap, it will automatically check if jQuery is already there in my system or not, on my application or not. If it is not there, then it will download jQuery as well. It's a related version of jQuery. So this is how we can install different packages. Now okay, now how we can, so by default it will create a directory called Bower components in the project itself, and there it will download the required package, store the required package. Now to uninstall it, again it's an easy command. Again, Bower uninstall whatever the package name. So let's see how it is working. So I have installed backbone, jQuery and underscore. Now let me first uninstall jQuery. Bower uninstall jQuery. Okay, so what it will do is it will remove the directory itself, and again to remove the path or the JS file or CSS file, whatever you are using in your HTML file, you need to remove it manually. That will be a manual process. Now let me remove backbone as well. Bower uninstall backbone. Okay, so you can see I have removed backbone, but it removed both backbone and underscore, right? So since it has installed the underscore, because I try to install backbone. So whenever I will try to uninstall backbone, it will automatically remove its transitive dependency, which is the underscore.
Suppose Bootstrap we have installed.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, you can install the JQuery.
Yeah.
The dependency.
Yeah.
If we uninstall the AngularJS package, that Bootstrap package,
Mm-hmm.
then we will also install that JQuery.
Yes. Now see, yes and no as well. So see, if you are using jQuery for other purposes as well, so you don't want jQuery to be removed, right? Whenever you remove Bootstrap, so first install jQuery separately, not via Bootstrap, right? So let me do that as well. Bower install bootstrap. So if you first install the transitive, if you have installed any transitive dependencies separately, just like jQuery, let's say jQuery and Bootstrap, you have installed jQuery first, and then you are installing Bootstrap. Whenever you try to remove Bootstrap, then it should not remove the jQuery. So let's check that as well. So I have installed Bootstrap. So it checked for a transitive dependency jQuery, and it installed jQuery as well. Now let me uninstall Bootstrap. It should remove both. Now let's install jQuery again separately. Okay, so jQuery gets installed. Now let me install Bootstrap. Okay, now let me remove Bootstrap. You can see it removed Bootstrap, but jQuery is there since I have installed it separately. Okay, so this is how we can install and uninstall any package, JS or CSS package. Now, how we can install a specific version. So to install a specific version, and again it is very easy. If you know the version you want, then just run the command bower install package name hash whatever the version, just like jQuery hash 2.0.2. So let's see how it is working. So let me remove this jQuery. Now let me install jQuery having version, let's say 2.0.1. Bower install jQuery hash the version name. So you can see it is checking for the cache, local cache. You can see it is not cached. Now it will download the specific package, cache it, and it will install it in my application. Is it visible? I don't know if I can increase the font size here. Terminal. View. Bigger. No. Background. Background. Is it there? Sorry. Cell. Yeah. Same. Was it view Default font size. Default font size bigger. This one.
Control Shift plus B.
Yeah.
Command Shift plus B. Command Shift plus B.
Yeah. Now it's a bit clear.
Much better.
So you can see whenever I try to install jQuery 2.0.1, since I haven't used it in my machine with Bower, so it says it's not cached, and now it is trying to download it.
For the installation, can we give certain path for the package outside the Board folder, inside the Board
Outside the
folder?
yeah, we will come to that point as well, since okay, by default it is installing all the components or third party libraries in Bower component, right? But in our project or in our application, we might not want all means I might have a different directory structure, right? Let's say a JS folder, or let's say a lib folder, right? Something like that. So we will come to that part as well. Anyway, my network is slow. It is taking a bit time to download. Okay, in the meantime, let me it is still downloading.
They have a big and dumb question.
Yeah.
What is Bower? What it does exactly?
Okay, so I think you
Maybe
missed the
yeah,
first
I missed the first
part. Actually, Bower is a command line tool. It's a tool to manage the front end packages, any JS or CSS, right? In while working in your project. So basically, what we do is whatever third-party library we want to use, your JS or CSS, whatever. Since nowadays there are lots of JS we are using, right? Let's say we are using a backbone, means we need to use underscore, and we need to use jQuery as well. Or maybe we are using Angular, we need to use jQuery as well, right? And maybe for testing we might need to use some, again, JS framework like Jasmine. So we need to have all those things. We need to go to that site and download it, right? Then we need to put it in our specific folder, and then we need to use that, right? But using Bower, what we can do is we just need to install Bower in our machine. Then we need to go to the then we need to open our terminal, open my terminal, go to the path of my project folder. There, just write my command, so that let's say I want to use jQuery. I don't need to worry about where I shall go to download jQuery, right? So only I need to put the command Bower install jQuery. What it will do is it will download the latest version of jQuery and put it in a specific folder. And to use that, I need to put the path in my HTML file. That will be the manual process. So that is the basic use of Bower. Oh, downloaded at last. No, it's still downloading. Why it is slow?
Is it compatible with PhoneGap?
Pardon?
Is it compatible with PhoneGap? In PhoneGap, when we are trying to add some kind of third-party JS,
Mm-hmm.
writing Cordova, login name, the path.
Mm-hmm. See, it is not like phone gap or something. It is independent. Means as long as you are using JS and HTML, right? You want to download your JS library, right? So you can just use Bower to download it. Yeah, to certain path to in your machine or directory in your machine. That's all. Oh, some issue of downloading, progressing jQuery. Okay, now it starts downloading.
is this jQuery has 2.0.1 that we made some map kind of stuff, like we are mapping that map.
No,
to
actually
some
it's the way. Now if you will put the command like bower install jQuery, what it will do is it will install the latest version of jQuery. Now that is always not the case. Means you don't want the latest. You don't want to use the latest one. You want some
Specific
prior
version.
version. Yeah, if you know a specific version, then you can just put it bower install jQuery hash 2 dot, let's say 2.0.1. Then it will just download it and put it in your jQuery folder. Wow. Anyway, there is some issue, so it is not getting downloaded. Can I have the? Do you have the wireless key, wireless network key for MF canteen? Okay, so at last it worked. Now you can see that it downloaded the specific version and installed it. Now let me check uh, what is the version. So this jQuery folder is getting created. So see its version is 2.0.1, which I wanted to download. Yeah, that is also there. So I will come to that as well. Okay, so install specific version using Bower. Now let's say you again, how do you know what are the versions available, right? So that is also easy using Bower. You can just put command like let's say I want to know what are the versions available for jQuery. So Bower info jQuery. Okay, so you can see available versions starting from 2.1.3, that is the latest, and all the prior versions are listed. And also you can see there is a file, there is a JSON data. We will discuss this. What is this JSON data, which came up whenever I put this command info. So we will discuss that. Now updating package again. Updating is also easy. Now, okay, we haven't discussed about bower.json, right? We haven't discussed that. So if we again, so to update all components, means all packages, whatever is available, only you need to put bower update. It will check each and every package whatever you have used, and it will check for if any latest available or not for that package, particular package, and update it if it is available. Any update is available. And if you want to check only for a specific package, then bower install package. You need to reinstall it. There is no means bower update package. That command is not there. So that can be done by a bower install package name. Let's try that as well. So I have installed older version of jQuery. Now let's say I want to update it to a latest version. So bower install jQuery, or you can put let's say you want to use any specific version, then you can put the hashtags hashtag and version as well. Now let me update to latest version. It won't download since it is already cached. Okay, so it is giving me the option that unable to find suitable version for jQuery. Please choose one. Means either jQuery has 2.0.1 which resolved to 2.0.1, means either 2.0.1 since it is already there, or the latest one which is 2.1.3. I want to update to the latest one, so I will select 2. So it will install 2.1.3. Now let me check. So jQuery test jQuery JS, it is updated to 2.1.3. So to update it again, it's easy. Only to update all packages at a time, Bower update. Now for a specific package, again install it, Bower install package. And also there is another command available. Let's say you want to know what are the packages you are using in your application. Just you can do a Bower list. Bower, you need to go to your project directory, then Bower list. So it should give you the list of all the third-party packages which has been used in the application. So now I have only one package, so it is giving only one in the list, jQuery has 2.1.3. Okay, so now, okay, so since the package name, so you need to know the exact name, right? So let's say you want to use jQuery, you need to know what is the package name I should use in my in the Bower install package name. So for that you will need a search option as well, right? So that is also easy. Means either you can go to the website Bower site bower.io/search. There you can do the search for your package. Let's say backbone. Uh, So this is in the web, in their website itself, and also there is another way. You can go to the command prompt and type Bower search. Let's say Angular. It should give you the list of all the packages having the word Angular in their package name. Okay, so these are all the packages available. You can see a huge list of packages having the name Angular. So this way you can do the search as well as in the web as well. But you might want to search through a keyword as well, right? A keyword. Let's say instead of bootstrap you want to search via responsive. Let's say bootstrap responsive. Now if you search through responsive in the command prompt, you won't get that because the package name, it is searching via package name only. Now through keyword you need to search it in the web itself. So let's say I will search responsive responsive Okay, so responsive, it is giving me bootstrap as well, bootstrap and some other packages which are having the keyword as responsive. But if I will search it in the command prompt responsive, it won't give me bootstrap until or unless responsive is there in the package name. Okay, now those are some of the Bower commands which we can use. Now Bower configuration. So Bower configuration, usually it comes with a JSON file, bower.json. Now this bower.json should be present in the package from where we are downloading, right? Let's say JQuery. I can show you that as well. So I have downloaded JQuery. So there is a bower.json in the JQuery as well. So you can see it has a name, version, the main file, the path for the main file, the license, and this ignore. There is an ignore section as well. Ignore means while downloading that package through Bower, these files won't get downloaded from the JQuery package itself. Means whatever is there in that git for jQuery. And it's dev dependency means while developing this jQuery.js, what are the dependencies? Those are also defined here along with keywords. They have defined the keywords like jQuery, JavaScript library. So this is the bower.json for the jQuery. And similarly, okay, there is only one component I have downloaded. So whatever package I am trying to download through Bower will first check what is the bower.json file available there in their Git repository. So accordingly, it will download. Like it will ignore these files, then dev dependencies will be ignored, since we are downloading it to use in our application. And also there are keywords. I guess these keywords are used for searching. And also there is name, version, the main file, path for the main file, and the license. So this is one part of this bower.json. Now there is another thing as well. This bower.json, we can define this bower.json in our project as well, where we need to keep track of all the third-party packages which we are using. So that can be done either by writing a JS file, this bower.json file directly in our root, or there is a command as well. Now Bower, the command is bower init. Now it should ask me a series of questions like what should be the name. Let's say name is Bower, then version, let's say 1.0, then description, then main file, path for the main file. In our case, let's say it is index.html, So what type of module does this package expose? So we don't need to worry about this. Keywords, let's say, then author, license, home page, nothing. Set currently installed component. Okay, it is also asking me for whatever is already installed. So shall I put it in the JSON bower.json file? Let's say y, yes. Are commonly ignored. Okay, commonly ignored file, yes. Uh, no, would you like to make this package as private, which prevent it from being accidentally published? Okay, so I might want this application uh, which can be used by others as well, right? So for that, it is asking if you want to publish it or not. So I want to make it private. No. So it will display the JSON, whatever data I have put. So to confirm, so name, again name, version, author, description, main file, keywords, license, and ignore files, along with dependencies. Since I have only one already downloaded, so which is JQuery, so it is showing in the dependencies section. Now, looks good. Yes. So you can see there is a bower.json file gets created in my project having all this info. So this is a project label bower.json file. Now we will see how we can use this bower.json file. Okay, I have installed jQuery. Let me install something else as well. Bower install, let's say again bootstrap. Okay, let me install another package as well. Power install. Okay, so I have installed Bootstrap. The directory gets created, but you can see in bower.json it didn't come up here, right? So if you only type those command bower install whatever package name, it won't add it to your main bower.json file automatically. For that, you need to put option there. Backbone, still installing backbone. Okay, in the meantime, let me open a new window and let me try to add it while installing. Add it to the bower.json file while installing it. First I need to go to the folder. Now install it with option -save. Now what it will do is it will install JQuery, along with it will add the JQuery to the bower.json file, your main bower.json file. Okay, so now let's check bower.json. Oh, I have installed JQuery. It was already there. Bootstrap, let's say. Bower install bootstrap -save. Now what it should do is it should install bootstrap, along with it should add the bootstrap in bower.json as well. Bootstrap already added. So to add it in my bower.json directly, you need to use this --save while adding any package. Now what is the use of this bower.json, right? So let's say I'm working on this project now. There are other developers as well, right? So let's say other developers want to use this application as well. So I don't need to pass them this bower components, only this bower.json file along with my other HTML files. So what the other developer will do is, again, the other developer should have the bower installed in his local machine, and he needs to run the command bower install. So what that will do is it will automatically check for this bower.json file. Whatever components has been used, it will download and put it in the proper directory. So let me delete this bootstrap along with jQuery.
So if you uninstall the command, will it update the JSON file also?
Yeah, it will update the JSON file as well.
Add that -save again.
No, you need to add that -save.
Okay. Uninstall,
Yeah.
Bower uninstall with the
Package name -save. Yeah. So this is how I should send the application to other developers. Let's say I have put this part only in the SVN or repository from which the other developers can check in, right? I haven't put any components or third-party libraries here, and even I don't need to have this bower component folder as well, so I can delete it as well. So only I have this bower.json file. So there it's been defined that jQuery and Bootstrap are being used in this application. So what I need to do is I need to go to that specific folder and bower install. Bower install. Now what it will do is it will check for this bower JSON file, and what is there, whatever is defined there will download and install. It created a bower_components folder, and within that it installed Bootstrap and jQuery, whatever is defined as dependencies. Okay. Okay, so there is another configuration as well. Someone is asking about, yeah, you are asking about how we can update the path, directory path, right? So that can be done by another configuration file called bowerrc.bowerrc. Let me create that file. So what you need to do is just create a file called .werrc, bowerrc.bowerrc. Open the file, and you need to put a JSON directory. Then whatever its value. Let's say lib. I want to put all my components, all my libraries in JS libraries, JS or CSS libraries in lib folder. Directory lib. Then, okay, I can remove this bower component folder from here itself. Delete. And then again I will run bower install. Okay, so you can see there is an lib directory automatically gets created if it is not there, and it will install the components in the lib directory. Okay, so this is all about the configuration which we can use in bower. That is, one is through bower.json file, and other one is through .bowerrc file. Now the last part we will discuss is the benefits of using bower. Okay, so first it's that we don't need to go to the website, download and put it. It will automatically download for us all the dependencies or libraries. Then also we can easily update our dependencies only through using the command, right? We don't need to go to the website, check for if any update is there, and then again download and put it in the proper directory, right? Okay, transitive dependencies means it automatically downloads the transitive dependencies, right? We don't need to worry about that. I want to install Bootstrap means I need to have JQuery. If it is not there, then it will automatically download and put it in the required folder. Okay, so also we are using CDNs, right? CDNs, online path, right? So yeah, usually let's say to use jQuery, we can put the jQuery CDNs. Lots of CDNs are available. So using this bower, you can say that we don't need to depend upon CDNs, right? Since the CDNs might get down at some time. If means usually they are reliable, but we don't. Let's say we don't want our application to rely upon other servers, third-party servers. Means if it is not there, the CDN is down, means our application won't work, right? So for that, let's say we want everything, all libraries in our local machine, then Bower is there. Yeah, yeah. So that is a debatable. Again, if you are having very reliable CDNs, then again you don't need to put that file in locally, right? And let's say you do, if the CDNs are not reliable, seems not reliable to you, then you can download and use it locally. Again, so another means I can say the biggest benefit is we don't need to put all our libraries let's say JS or CSS library in our version control system. Since if we have that bower.json, project bower.json, and everyone can install, just run the command bower install, and whatever dependencies are there will automatically get downloaded to the specific folder. So that's all. That is called the portability. Means only we need to share the bower.json file. So anyone can install the application. Okay, so that's all. If you have any questions, yeah, references, you can go through this bower.io, their website, to get a more information related to Bower, and also you can go through the plural site courses, which is having a good tutorial, Bower fundamentals. You can go through that as well. Small tutorial, that is small one, but good one.
Can we have our own library being uploaded?
Yeah. That is another part. I wanted to cover that, but I know that time won't permit. So what you need to do is just create. Okay, let's say you have a JS file, JS library of your own, and you want to put it. You want that application or library can be used by other people as well through Bower. Then what you need to do is just put that in the Git repository, create a tag having specific version, right? And you need to put a bower.json there, right? Just like all other third-party libraries are having bower.json, where you need to define the means what is your main file, what is the version, right? So, and through this bower command, there is a command through that you can put it in the web. So if you have any new version, again you just need to create a new tag in your Git and update the version in the bower.json file. That's all. Done?
Every library has two versions, production and development.
Mm-hmm.
So what does Bower do?
Bower is mostly development, not for.
So if we want that, we want the unified version. So is there any way to get the unified version?
No, as of now. So you can see that is one of the I can say the disadvantage. Means you can see I tried to download JQuery, right? So it is giving me lots of file apart from JQuery.
Min.js is there, right?
Yeah. Okay, you are talking about the minified version. Okay, that gets downloaded automatically along with.
Because we just have to give the file.
Yeah, you just need to use it. Yeah. And also, while putting your library, you need to define that in Git version. Whatever files you will put there, that will get downloaded whenever someone try to install it through Bower. So it's the author who will define, means what are the files that will get downloaded. Means also you can see there is an ignore section. You can see in jQuery there is an ignore section. So *, build folder, speed folder, test folder, those folders won't get downloaded. That's all.
And once we upload our JS library to
Mhm.
JIT, and we will be using that our command line tool, and we will use that name what we mentioned here to download that. Correct?
To download it.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, you need to, there is a Bower command. You need to use that to allow your Git repository, which can be downloaded through Bower.
So that setting where we didn't.
That will be done in the whatever the Git repo, I guess.
There is some settings.
There is some settings.
But
there.
like we are using Bower install that name.
Mhm.
So jQuery has version.